One of the most common questions that I have gotten in all of the years, that I've been doing these Q&As is, what does the future hold for the United States? Has MAGA destroyed it? And then, of course, I've done a couple Q&As since Trump came back into office, people asking, like, does America survive Trump? Like, what happens when he leaves? Do we survive? How long? And let me read you just one particular question. I picked one because, again, I had a ton of them. This is from Cyberprime9355, who asked, do you believe that when the chaos in our country subsides, which I thoroughly believe it will, how much of it do you believe will be repaired and rebuilt with something better and stronger? Maybe something that the Founding Fathers couldn't have anticipated or prepared for. And I picked this one because I think this was probably the best wording of it. Also the most optimistic. I salute your optimism. I don't share all of it, but I salute it. I do think... I can't even say that. I was about to say I do think the country survives, but honest to God, I don't know. It's so difficult to even say, yes, obviously we're going to survive. Empires do fall. It may not be as common in modern day as it was, 1,500 years ago, but it happens still. Countries split apart. We have seen that this century. So I cannot say for certain, I cannot say with optimism that we do survive. And if there is some kind of break in the country, I'm screwed because I'm down here in red state Florida, and all the red states above me are going to, I'm in a block here, so I'm going to have to get the hell out of here. But that's my problem to deal with. I do think that if the country survives, it can be repaired. And I do think, yes, repaired with something better. Because if we limp along with just the same old that we have here, these cycles of moderate Democrat, hardcore Republican, far to the right, then we're going to end up forever shifting to the right, which will eventually destroy the country. Lead us to authoritarianism, lead us to economic ruin, all of the things that Donald Trump is already doing, just, progressively worse. But if we get transformational politicians, of any party, really, transformational politicians who come in and tell people, we've been doing it this way for 250 years, we got to change things up, right? If we want to stay fresh, if we want to stay a country, if we want to get people united, we're going to have to do these things, right? It's time for us to stop being the only industrialized country on the planet that does not offer universal health care. Okay? We need to do that. Universal free college. We need an educated population that is free from government interference in terms of what you can and cannot teach. Government will fund it. Your tax dollars will fund it. But you don't have to worry about the cost of college anymore. Go for it. Get the corporations out of politics. That's going to be the toughest one. But that is the one where if we did it, that would make the most change in this country almost overnight. Almost overnight. The reason we have a for-profit healthcare system is because of money in politics. The reason we have a student loan debt crisis is because money in politics. The reason we don't take care of the environment and we let it, be exploited by all these corporations is because money in politics. The reason we do not have the same kind of price controls on goods that we purchase every day that other countries have is because money in politics. So until we get that sorted out and get it removed from the system, we will forever be in this downward spiral. It just depends on how quickly the spiral goes down. With Trump, it's going pretty quick. A Democrat will come along and slow the spiral, but will still be headed down overall. So, number one issue is get corporate money out of politics. Because if we don't do that, it doesn't matter if there's a Republican in office. It doesn't matter if there's a Democrat in office. We cannot, as a country, limp along much longer.